Welcome back to Financial Fridays with your boy Buck Bandit P here on the Financial Corner, where we break down investing for average everyday people so we can go out here and get this money. No shortcuts, no excuses, just progress. You want your free stock, you want to get off the sideline, stop playing, printing some money with us, make sure you click the link down below, get your free share of Robinhood when you open up your account. And also, the merch is in. Make sure you order your tees, man. The link is down there. Make sure you tap in at the Buck Bandit shop and get the Financial Corner collection. We got a lot of stuff coming. Man, I ain't even gonna tell you, but it's just a lot of stuff coming. So make sure y'all stay tuned and make sure y'all stay tapped in. What is going on in the market this week? What happened? Why did it happen? And what is going to happen next? The markets hit a major milestone this week. And what is that, you might ask? Well, funny you should ask. The market is at all-time highs. Once again, didn't I just say if you was waiting for the bottom, you probably missed it? Yeah, you probably missed that pup. That joint long gone, you know what I mean? Like, I feel sorry for you, but don't worry about it because most likely it's going to be all-time highs again. And make sure y'all tap into that Sunday school episode too, because I drop a lot of history over what happened over the past 50 years. So y'all going to have to wait for that episode on Sunday when that come out. And the S&P crossed 7,000 for the first time in history, all right? Okay? So despite the volatility, despite what, you know what I mean, happened in the beginning of the week, which I'm going to get into, the market said, nigga, we running. Nigga, we running. Hey, hey, she's a runner. She's a track star. The market said, I'm not trying to hear none of that. AI spending at all-time high. Market said, I ain't trying to hear none of that. So forget what you talk about, Trump, Iran, oil, all that. We running. So what's behind all the big moves? Why did it happen? Big tech to the rescue. It's not hard to know. I always said the market will not get to all-time highs without tech. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it. The market will not get to all-time highs without big tech. It's too much intertwined in everything we do. Like, niggas got smart rings, bro. A smart ring. It take your blood pressure. Like, if you getting a heart attack, it's gonna call the cops for you, send them right to your location, take them to the hospital. Nigga, if you think tech is not gonna run the world, and already, if you think it already don't run the world, you're tripping. But if you think in 20 years, tech is going to get smaller, these companies, it's already what, 7 companies worth $1 trillion? You heard that right. Not a billion, $1 trillion. Not one company, 7. Like, what are we talking about? What do you think these companies are? What do you think the industry is? And you think, it's even real estate, maybe materials. No, nigga, it's tech. Like, I gotta just beat that shit into your head. Like, because if you not investing in the Google, shout out to the run-up it just did. We just printed somebody on that. Yeah, I mean, if you wasn't in it, I feel sorry for you, like I said. But another one coming down the line, shit, Meta just fell. Look at Meta. It's probably gonna take a while to get back up to 700, but it just fell. You know what I mean? Check that out. Apple jumping out the gym. Big tech runs the world. If you not getting with it, you gonna get lost. The biggest news of the week, we had Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft. They all reported on Wednesday, right? And Apple reported yesterday. All of these companies got strong profits, bro. Like, yo, I was on all the calls, so it mix your brain up if you don't take notes. That's why I always say get your notepad out. But one of these, they say, yeah, we made 90 billion last quarter. And if you don't know, a quarter is 3 months. They said they made $90 billion, bro, in 3 months. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? Like, if you don't understand, these companies are printing money right in front of your face on our backs. Bro, we are on YouTube all day. That's Google. We are on Instagram all day. That's Meta. We got iPhones. That's Apple. We know the companies because we buy them. We are the reason they are $1 trillion companies, and I need y'all to make some of this money because they making it off you. I need y'all to get in the game and start making some of this money. All right, that's my rant for that. The strong corporate profits continue. Also, the AI optimism is like, nigga, yeah, we still spending money on AI. Like, all this AI's a bubble. I told you I ain't no damn bubble, bro. This is at the infancy stage. We just now getting to the real thing, whereas AI is actually being implemented in our everyday life. We scratching the surface, bro. This AI stuff ain't going nowhere. Y'all better tap in. That was the safety net. You know what I mean? All the market needed to do was hear that big tech had good balance sheets and their earnings were good and all they had to do was hear that, bro. Pew, we out of there, because I told y'all it will not run without big tech. Also, the second part, energy spiked. The reason why we wasn't tripping, remember I said you got to pay attention to oil being over $100 a barrel. Oil got like the 113 or something, and the market was like, yo, whatever. Like I think it got up to like 124, like overnight, like after hours. But by the time the market opened back up, that joint came back down. It's a weird time because I haven't been investing for that long, but from what I've been reading and the research I've been doing, that's not supposed to happen. The market not supposed to be reaching all-time highs the same time that oil is high and we got geopolitical tension and we literally at war. I've never seen that in history before. But the reason why, like I said, the oil, the Strait of Hormuz, the blockade and all that, so which means inflation is still sticky, which means it's probably going to stick around for longer than expected. But right now, as far as this week, like the market ain't care. It didn't matter. Like we buyers were still buying. Also, the last part about this, man, I gotta break this down, man. So let me just get into what happened, and then I'm shout out Jay Powell. All right, the Fed, Jerome Powell leaving, and in is coming, like Kevin Walsh. The interest rates, they didn't do nothing with the rates. We all knew that. The reason why it was a major thing is because it was Jerome Powell last meeting before Kevin Walsh take over next month. Now that that's out the way, Jerome Powell, I gotta give him his credit, because on his way out the door, it's his last Fed meeting, it's his last time as the federal chair. Kevin Walsh about to take over. He gave Trump a big fuck you, bro. And I like it so much because this is what it's about. Not only is it about money and printing and making sure your family free, it's about doing what's right. Nobody want that job other than Kevin Walsh because he's gonna be a puppet for Trump. But the reason why I respect Jerome Powell, because without saying fuck you, he said fuck you, Trump, because I stood for what I believe in. I didn't lower interest rates just because you wanted me to lower them so you and your friends could buy more assets cheaper and make it tougher for the American people and force it into a stagflation, early recession type shit. He stood on business and did what was right, man. Oh, I applaud Jerome Powell. I appreciate Jerome Powell. That job is so hard. Nobody want that job because it's come with so much scrutiny. No matter what you do, nobody gonna be happy. The poor gonna be mad when you do something for the rich. Rich gonna be mad when you do something. Like, nobody gonna be happy. So shout out to him for handling that like a G, handling that like a straight stand-up citizen, bro. And I appreciate Jerome Powell. If you ever see this, man, salute to you, even though you probably won't, but salute to him, man. That's what it's about, standing up for what the fuck you believe in at the end of the day, no matter who's in office and who's trying to coerce you and who's trying to control you and all that. No, you just stand up for what you believe in, bro, and I'm a firm believer in that. So shout out to Jerome Powell for that. I had to get into that. All right, so back into what else happened this week. So the S&P is up about 0.6%, NASDAQ up about 0.8%, and crude oil is up about 2.5%. So how is the market at all-time highs? I have no idea. But what to look for next week? Next week, we gonna focus on the corporate earnings. That's like the health of the workers. Like, how are the workers doing? Like, what are they feeling like? The big one to keep your eyes on, the jobs report. We always gotta look at the jobs report to see what it's looking like, because it wasn't looking bad, but it's still a whole lot of stuff going on in the background that we might have to be worried about. Why does this matter to your portfolio? Because the jobs data, if it come in too hot, which means too many jobs added, the market might fear what's the Fed gonna do? They gonna keep the interest rates high. They not gonna cut them joints. And when they keep the interest rates high, not cut them, then you might hear some stuff from Trump. The haves, and they gonna be mad that them rates ain't coming down because the job data came in too hot. If it's too cold, that means recession fears. No, I told y'all it's a balance act. So if it coming too cold, that means people like, oh no, jobs really ain't coming back. Oh, we might be headed towards a recession. We gotta be prepared either way. We gotta be looking at all sectors. If you wanna add some stability to your portfolio, me and Reno added XLE, like, top of the year. As soon as I seen all this, not top of the year, probably like February. Whenever all this war stuff started popping off, bought a couple shares of XLE. Like, hold up, that's, you know what I mean? Dollar cost averaging that joint a little bit because we already can see what's coming. And also transportation stocks. All my people who like doing puts. I'm not a put guy, but if the oil stay up and gas stay up for longer, you know them transportation stocks coming right back down, so you can make some money that way. It's always a way to make some money in the market. That's what you want to watch out for next week. I hope y'all found some value in this. If you did, make sure you share it with somebody. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and then tell them again, because you know niggas is hard-headed and they don't listen. And you already know, grab your free stock on the way out. Make sure you check out the merch. You already know what time it is, man. This is your Financial Friday. I see y'all next week. And let's go out here and get this money.